What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tarkov 101. Today is episode 10, I believe. We are going to be doing Operation Aquarius. We're going to be doing the Golden Pocket Watch, and we are also going to be doing Gunsmith Part 1. I'm going to show you guys all the strategies and everything that I would want to do when I would be doing this myself on a regular account. So without further ado, court is now in session. Okay guys, we're here at the main menu. We have just completed 3 tasks on the last episode, if you didn't remember. So we're gonna go ahead and receive our items for that, which is pretty nuts. We're gonna go ahead and just hit receive all here. And down here it says nutrition unit is ready for construction. So we're gonna go to the hideout and we are gonna construct our nutrition unit. Perfect. We are able to craft a 2 Tushonkas, which we're going to do. We need 15 of these pretty shortly. So we're going to start collecting these and crafting these. And once again, since these are going to be fairly short episodes, we're going to go ahead and turn off the generator. It's going to take 13 hours to be able to craft this, but by the time I get back on, that'll be ready to go. We're going to go back into the messenger. All our stuff that we sold is now available to collect. We sold this stuff on the flea market. So you grab that from, was it Ragman or the Rapist? From Ragman. So we'll receive all. Now we're up to 2 million rubles up here. So we did fairly well there. And then Prapper, we're just going to go ahead and grab all this stuff. He gave us a compass as well. And then I think that's everything that we need to collect. Perfect. Okay. So here's our game plan for today. We're going to be doing checking. So we need to find the bronze pocket watch, which means we need the mechanical key. So we'll go to the flea market here. We're going to exit out on all these. So this will bring up everything here. And we're going to go down here to keys, mechanical keys. And we need the mechanical key. So, or machinery key, excuse me, machinery key. This is the key that we need. You can get this in dorm room on the 3 stories. I don't remember exactly which room it is. I think it's 204. It's in a jacket every single time. So we've got that. So that's the key that we need for this task. We're going to go ahead and put it in our booty hole, if we can find it. Right here. Put that there. We also are going to be doing Operation Aquarius, which is dorm room 206. So we are going to go here, dorm room 206. It's in the 2-story dorms, so you gotta want to make sure it has this blue little plastic on it. That is for the 2-story dorms keys. So now we have that. And also we're going to be doing Gunsmith Part 1. Now, as I said before, for Gunsmith Part 1, we just needed to do this trade here. So we need 1 more elite pliers. Now that we have the flea market, we can actually go and purchase a pair of elite pliers. So what you're going to want to do is just right click this and filter by item. This will direct you directly to the flea market so that you can purchase one. So we're going to buy 1 elite plier. Boom, boom. Now we can do the trade for the the MP133 shotgun since we have all of the barter items. And now we can take this down here in our inventory. We'll right click and we would do edit preset if we had that open. We need to do our workbench. So we need to upgrade our workbench to be able to do that. So to be able to do that, we need to buy some pliers. You can buy them from mechanic. I went ahead and right clicked and pulled this up. Now we can construct this. Now we have that. So now we can go to edit preset. First, we're going to want to search all of these items. It will not let you complete the task without it. So this is the only thing that we need to change. We'll take that off. Go to edit preset. We'll go here. We need the 133 pistol grip. This is what we need right here. Go to assemble. We do not have this parts. We're going to want to buy the parts. We can buy the part from Jaeger for 6,836 rubles. Thank you, Jaeger. Now we'll hit assemble. We can actually take off this sight. And I believe we can take off this. Maybe you can't. That should be it. Do we need a different flashlight? We need a different flashlight. We need one with a laser. That's the problem. So we'll go here. We took the whole sprout off. We didn't mean to do that. So we have the sprout and then we need to do the blue laser. Go assemble, buy. We can buy the blue laser from Skier. There we go. That should do it. There. Turn in. And now it's turned in. Gunsmith Part 1 is now completed. Gunsmith Part 2 is an AK-74U. Farming, we need to be level 10 or 12, and Gunsmith Part 3, we need to be level 12. By doing that, we're going to actually go here with Mechanic and sell this. And we're also going to sell these two because we don't need these. We're not going to use those. We can keep that, and we'll sell the flashlight as well. And the PM pistol because we don't need it, and the magazines for the PM pistol. And this really crappy ammo. Just while we're there. Now that we've got the flea market, we can actually go down here and hit automatically sort. This will sort everything so it's all nice and you can find everything fairly easily. And now we have all this room on the bottom. So we are going to be going to customs, but first we are going to repair our 6B. Just use Prapper for this. It's not like it's super important. We've got plenty of storage. We've got plenty of heals. We've got our keys. And we still need to find a Taz shotgun, but that's okay. And also let's go ahead and look at our... So we got an AK. So this is what we need for the next task for him. We also got 20,000 rubles along with the Glock and some ammo for the Glock as well. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go into customs, and I do recommend when you're tasking and when you're new, if you know the map well, to go nighttime. We're going to go daytime just because it's easier to see. We're going to go ahead and insure all, except for our keys. We don't need to insure those. Insure. And there we go. All right, now we're deploying in on customs. Depending on the spawn that we get is going to depend on the strategy that we take for this task. And we got an okay spawn. It's not that good. We need to go into 2-story dorms, and we also need to grab the pocket watch in old construction. Hopefully we don't run into some super uber chads, because that's pretty much what customs is anymore, is full of super uber chads. So we do want to be careful. All we've got is a stock SKS, which is extremely deadly. PS rounds are very, very good. So what we're doing here is we're coming up around. There is a Jaeger stash up here. There's also a spawn up here. I believe still there's a spawn. I'm not sure. They did change the spawns, and I'm not completely familiar with all of them yet. Okay, so we just killed a player who was looting the Jaeger stash. There is a spawn over here. As soon as I saw him, I decided right away to just go for it. He too had basically the same gear that we have. You cannot use an internal magazine to reload with, so that guy was very new. He's got a 20 round matter though. We're gonna grab all of his heals. Max energy. Hemostat. I almost feel bad for that guy. Almost. Alright, so he had an SKS with the sight on it, so we're going to go ahead and use this. We're going to insurance fraud our SKS in this bush over here. So now we pretty much have, you know, a free gun. And we're going to head directly to 2-story dorms. Now that might sound like a bad idea. 2-story dorms normally isn't the place where you need to be worried about. We're going to check for a flash drive here really quick. No flash drive? Obviously, I'm checking for a flash drive there. We need, I think it's 5 flash drives found in raid for your tasks. I think you need 10 total. 5 non-found in raid, 5 found in raid. So the way that I always go into 2-story is I jump in this little window here. We're literally coming in here solely to get our task item, and then we're gonna leave. So we're going upstairs now. We need to go to dorm room 206, which is right here. We unlock the door with our key. We go inside. It is now completed. We are now done with our task. Super easy. We're going to go out the same way we came in. Okay. Now that we're done with that, we're going to head directly over here and we're going to head to old construction. There's a sniper scav spawn up there. He's not there. But we're just heading down in this little ditch here to gain our stamina. Gaining all of our stam. There's a Jaeger stash down here. We're not going to hit that. What we are going to do is just run over here. Go up through this gate. Look to our right. Look to our left. We didn't see anything. Jump over the rail. There are lots of scav spawns in this area. We're going to make sure there's not anything behind us. We're going to get our stamina back. And we're going to walk. Go down the little trash pile. Run over here. We're looking for scavs. We're looking for players. We need to go there. We need to unlock the door on the driver's side. And there's a golden pocket watch inside on the floor. There's our golden pocket watch. We're going to go inside of here. Now we have 2 quest items completed. We're going to go ahead and hit this golden star, as we're going to be going up into one of the most populated areas for PMCs and other things. I went ahead and hotkey my hemostats as well. Hemostats are for heavy bleeds only. So you can't fix a light bleed with it. Okay, there's a scav. He's dead. I hit the first shot, I missed the second. So if you hold R and use your scroll wheel, you can actually pick to top load your SKS if you have other mags. If you didn't know that, now you know. Alright, we're going to make a run for our extraction point here. We're going to see if this guy has a TAWS really quickly. He doesn't. He has a PM pistol. Or some sort of pistol. So down here in the corner here, if there's a campfire going, which there is, you'll see smoke. That means our extraction is open, and then we can get out, and we've successfully completed 2 tasks. All right. GG's. Very, very successful raid. We've now completed 3 tasks in less than 20 minutes. We got a kill on Wilhelm. Apologies to that guy. He clearly could not hear me running up on him. Hey, what are you going to do? That's Tarkov. On this raid, we spawned in at Passage Between Rocks, hit the Jaeger stash by railroad to military base, went on down to 2-story dorms to do our Operation Aquarius in dorm room 206, went down through the bus station, through the hole in the wall in old construction, hit the 18-wheeler for the golden pocket watch, went through the hole through old construction, went across the road down to Smuggler's Boat where we extracted. All right, you guys, we're back. We're going to turn in our tasks right away. We got our Prapper task. We're going to turn in the bronze pocket watch. Hit complete. We also now have shootout picnic as well as delivery from the past, which is a very difficult task to do. We have Operation Aquarius that is now completed. Now we have Operation Aquarius Part 2, which is eliminate 15 scavs on customs. We still need to find a gas analyzer. Still have not found our found in raid Taz, but that is okay. And then for Jaeger, we still have kill 3 scavs while suffering from the pain effect. With this kit that we currently have on at the moment, we are going to go to, 1 second, stack these bags here. There we go. With everything that we have here, we are going to go to, we're going to take these keys out. We actually don't need these keys at all for anything ever again. So we're going to go ahead and sell these. These are useless keys after those tasks are done. So we're going to sell those. And I think we're going to go to Woods to do shootout picnic. We need to neutralize 15 scavs on Woods. And we also need to kill 3 scavs while suffering from pain effect, and I can show you how to do both of those if we get into a situation where we can. We're going to use this OPSKS. We're not going to bring in this water. We can bring in the cheese. We don't need these ESOs. We don't need the bandage, and we don't need the painkillers, and we can use these for a task later, so we'll go ahead and grab that. We've got extra ammo, which we're going to put in our gamma, and we can load ammo here. Boom. Okay, and now I think that's everything that we need. Yeah, that should be good. So we're gonna go to Woods, and our objective is to kill scavs, and I'll show you a really good way of doing that. We could use our scav run here. We have a fairly good scav in AKSU. It's got a foregrip and a butt pad. That's actually a really decent gun, and it looks like it's got the B12 mount on top as well. But we're not going to. I always recommend you guys using your scav runs as much as possible. Use them, use them, use them. I'm not going to be running them much on this account because we don't need to. If I'm not dying and I have money, there's really no reason to run the scav because you're not progressing your PMC further. But we're going to go back to Woods here. We're going to go 16 and go ahead and ensure all. Oh, wait. Before we go any further, for Woods, we're going to want to buy a key, one single key. And that key would be the ZB14 key. And it cost a whopping 8,000 ruples. Super expensive key. That's sarcasm. But it is a very, very good, it's the most important key to have on Woods. It's really the only key you really need. But we're going to go ahead and ensure our gear here. And we're good to go. Good to go. All right, I'll see you when you spawn in. All right, guys, we're deploying in now on Woods. We just need to get 15 scav kills and I believe 3 in pain effect. We probably won't get all 15 kills as that's difficult, but we did get a very good spawn. We spawned in by the FOB. We're going to go here and we're going to hang out after looting. We could run into some players here. We might die, which is fine. We're going to die from time to time, but there are a lot of scavs that spawn in this area and we can get a quick little couple kills. All right, so we do need food and water. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. It's going to be one of the first things that we drink. We can go ahead and loot this. That's actually worth a little bit on the market. We don't need that. We don't need matches. We don't need that. PRS. There's a golden star just sitting here. We're going to put that in our booty. That's worth like 120k. At least it was last time I checked. It's probably not worth that much anymore. Med bag. We have another bandage and a Salua. I went ahead and hotkeyed the Salua. There's another morphine. We need 4 of those found in raid for a task. Now, whenever I come over here, I try to get the high tier loot first, which are on these shelves and in the medical bags, like the golden star. We've got soap. That's worth about 15k. Last time I checked. A lot of my guesstimations on how much things are worth are going to be off, as I haven't used the flea market in like 2 months. So the playthrough that I'm doing over on Facebook, if you guys haven't followed over there or watched over there before on the live stream, is I'm doing a hardcore playthrough, so I gave myself a bunch of rules to make the game harder. So we're going to come over here. We've got Augmen. I heard something. Maybe I was just hearing stuff. There's... Okay, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something, chat. Alright, we're gonna check the bag. Put the IFAK up there. We're gonna drink this juice. I've never been up here. Hey, there's a weapons crate up here. It's an AK-105. And there's PSR ammo here. PRS, I mean. I've legitimately never been up here before. Not exactly the best place to go, chat. But it's okay. SMB ammo. It's cheap, but it is really, really good. That's BP ammo. PBN. It's good pistol rounds. We'll check the other med case over here. Medical supply. Grab the splint. My head keeps itching, you guys. I don't know if it's because I got a shaved head now. Hoses we need. Dr. Lupo's coffee beans actually sell pretty good to therapists, so we're gonna keep that. We already grabbed one of those on an earlier raid. So unfortunately, no scavs have come in to play with us yet. D-Fuel, it's about 22k. Vodka is about 15k. But it's also a pretty good trade. We got PS ammo, which is what we're using right now. So we'll go ahead and stack this with our other PS ammo that's in our butt. BS, we're actually going to switch this out for BS because BS is better. Go ahead and search these. There's also weapons parts and other stuff up here. Would really like some scavs. Trying to search this. Easy lamp, we can do a trade for a grenade with that. Also, if you have 4 of them, we do need one of these found in raid. We'll go ahead and do this. That's way down the line, but it is kind of difficult to find these sometimes. It's a Hollow Sun site. We'll keep that. More SMB ammo. We can stack that with our other SMB, and we'll just get rid of the extra. So now we have a full stack. And we've got fast visor. We can't use that. And I believe this is the meta stock for an M4 or any gun that you can put that on them. Weapons case here. And Nothing in here. Okay, so we haven't found any scavs, which is okay. Normally on woods, scavs don't normally spawn in abundance until later into the raid, unfortunately. I am not a fan at all of that. I think scavs should spawn in abundance at all times. I think there should always be a crap ton of scavs. I think if you want to get 100 scav kills on a raid, you should be able to. I think if you just went and farmed scavs, you should be able to do that. Okay, so there's one there. He's moving, so I'm not going to take that shot. It's too far. If he was standing still, I would have took that shot, but I have confidence that I can hit that shot. If you don't feel confident in making one shot, one kill, don't take the shot. You guys' main priority when shooting is to kill in one take. Always aim for the head if you have the time to aim for head. So we're looking for more scavs. This is a very high density scav spawn area. There's one right there. Okay, he's dead. We missed our first shot there, which is not what we wanted to do, but we at least hit the second. So we're going to go ahead and reload here. I keep forgetting to make it top load instead. Okay, so we got one scav kill out of the 15 that we need. There are 2 more scavs that I saw over here. We're going to go ahead and stack our backpack. Grab that. We don't need 133 shotguns anymore. But if he has good ammo, we'll grab it. This is not good ammo. High flesh damage slugs aren't very good for shotguns unless you're doing long range stuff. AP-20s are really the only slug that you want to keep an eye out for. There's a dead scav here. He's been looted. There is a Jaeger stash over here. Jaeger stash. We should be running into a few scavs here up in a second. I think those sell for a lot. Normally with these, I normally just delete them on my normal account because I'm not trying to get money, but for you guys' learning, I'm going to go ahead and sell it on the market because I think those do sell for quite a bit. I don't think the grenade launcher should be in the game, and that's why I don't provide people that run the grenade launcher with grenades. So normally I just get rid of them, throw them on the ground. It's not cheating, but it's not... It's just kind of a really lazy way to play, in my opinion. Especially on, like, labs. But there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not talking shit or anything like that. I'm just legitimately... It's not my way of doing it, but that's the cool thing about Tarkov. You can do it any way that you like. There should be more scavs over here. I saw him running around. We might continue on. This isn't exactly the best area to just be standing out in the open. Might try our luck at village. Wait, was that one? No. Okay. So another little trick I can teach you really quick while we're letting our stam go is if you look to the left, aim, and then mouse scroll to the right, you'll actually zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Little pro tip. I'm not going to hit the Jaeger stashes as I don't want to put myself down there and have to be able to pull myself out if someone's up here sniping. So we're going to go this way. Are we overweight? We are overweight. So what we're going to do here is we're going to drop the extra backpack that we grabbed. And we're going to drop the AK. So now we're still overweight, but we are in a, we are light enough to be able to gain our stamina while we walk. That was just a render. It looked like movement, but it wasn't. So there is a bunch of loot in through there. We're trying to kill scavs. I'm not too worried about the loot at the moment. Whenever you're playing, if you die a lot, I do recommend trying to get as much loot as you can. Hitting the Jaeger stashes, trying to be safe about it. But for entertainment purposes and just kind of to show you the route that I would take to kill scavs, we're going to kind of skip some of the looting process. So normally I would go down in through here and look out at these rocks. You want to check behind you, make sure there's someone not behind you there, but we're looking for scavs here. A lot of scavs spawn here. This is one of my favorite places to kill scavs. On woods. As there's a lot of places to hide. If you guys remember on last episode, we did die from a scav here because they spawn in abundance. But there is some pretty good loot spawns here too, so you do want to be careful of other players. So this door spawns shut. It is shut, so I don't think there's any players in here or scavs. But they could have shut the door. So we're just looking hot rods we can chew for a trade. MREs. We're low on food, so we're going to grab that. And then in here, you're going to want to check down here. You can get Tetrises, graphics cards, lots of good stuff spawn there. We're going to eat our MRE. And we're going to grab this fuel conditioner. Those are worth about 36k. Also some decent trades. We're going to search this bag. Okay, now we got that. Go ahead. We can look out the window here. See if there's anyone peeking up behind us. We can also check over here. See if we can just see any random scavs walking around. I don't see any. So we're going to pop our head out here and look back here. Didn't see any scavs. Check in here really quick for ammo. And check the toolboxes. Green batteries are good. Don't need any screwdrivers. We're gonna run across here. Okay, we got him. That's 2. Defuel. BT. We're going to hit R and scroll down and hit the PS ammo so that we top load. I never bring in an extra mag for the SKS. I think it takes just as long. But that's just me personally. Magnet we're going to keep. He's got an SKS. Hot rod. We're going to get rid of the vodka. We're going to drink the apple juice. Our hydration's slightly low. Not really sure where he went. Okay, more BT ammo. I don't think we're going to grab that. There's a bag here we can loot. We have a roller. We're going to put that in the booty hole. We're going to take out the ZB14 key because it's only worth a, like, that's minimal. You know what I mean? And then here comes that scab that we heard.
Come on.
Okay, he's dead. Matches. What do we have here? We need this for a task. We can grab the extra ammo. Thought I heard running. We're gonna get rid of the hose. We're gonna get rid of the Augmen and the Lupo's coffee beans because we need this for a task. We need 2 of those. We're gonna fill up our ammo there. We're gonna get rid of the BT and that as well and grab an extra set there. We're gonna get rid of this bandage as well. We don't need that. I've already got one. Respirators. We do need a bunch of these for spec, but that's a long ways away. .3M armor we need. Put that there. Defuel. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Okay. So we've got a few task items here. The 3M armor we're going to need after... Wait. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. We've already done that. Alright, this is the green battery that we dropped earlier. And Aquamarine, sugar, that's like 100k. Morphine, we need those. I think that's all the morphines we're gonna need now. I think that's all 4. Then we can come over here and check this toolbox. The reason why I'm sticking around here is because scavs are obviously spawning in, and that's what we need to kill. So, trying to get them scav kills. Tape we don't need. Thermos we can grab. It's worth 36k. We'll probably end up selling it. PRS, BT, and PMM. U-lock helmet. We're going to do an insurance fraud, and we'll grab the APS just to sell. We are currently slightly overweight, but we are still in that solid range. What did we drop here? I think we dropped a fuel conditioner. I think we're going to try to grab that. Everything else I'm not worried about. Okay, so we're going to head down to the sunken village. And we are going to try to kill some scavs down there. And then we're going to go up to the scav bunker and try to get scavs as well there. We should be able to get our 15 scav kills here. I think we're at 4 or 5. But the biggest place we're going to be able to get it is at the end at outskirts. They should be quite a few out there. As long as we don't run into a... like, as long as there's no players that have killed a bunch of them, we'll be fine. Absolutely beautiful day in Tarkov today. Look at them mountains. It's just a beautiful, beautiful time. Beautiful time of day. So we're just heading this way, slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. I don't normally go this way because there is a stash up there, but because we're just trying to get scav kills, I'm not really worried too much about looting, as I stated before. I'm just kind of showing you guys where the scavs are, and where they spawn, and good strategies to be able to kill said scavs. Typically speaking, I don't run on the backside of this anymore. It's what I used to do when I first started on the Woods expansion. I've died multiple times to just regular scabs doing that because what they do is they'll be like, Mama, and then they'll lay down and you can't see them and then they'll shoot you. And it sucks. I think they supposedly took that out, but I don't trust it. I still think I would die to the scabs. Okay, there's a scab. He's dead. This is a fake helmet. It's not good for anything. I mean, you could put night vision on it and it does have a high reflection chance, so it's okay, but it's not something that I would recommend just picking up all the time. So we're gonna go ahead and stack our stuff in here. This is an okay rig. We made a little bit of space there, as you can see. Not a lot, but a little. Okay. So no scavs. Shouldn't be any scavs on this side, but sometimes there is. We're actually going to go on the back side here. Where there is a possibility to not have any scavs. And we're going to go up on this rock and see if we can see any scavs over here. I think I just saw one there. That rig made us heavy though, that's the only problem. So no, we're not gaining stam while we're walking. Yep, there he is. So if you lay down, it makes it a little bit easier to aim. It's just to get him to move, possibly. All right, we're gonna actually move ourselves to see if we can get a better angle. There he is. I think he's dead. That already went inside that building. We're just gonna leave it. So I hit R and I'm top loading instead of reloading the mag. Okay. Once again, we have a little bit too much ammo, so we're gonna drop that, or too much weight. So we're gonna drop that. So I didn't do anything for us. There. So once again, scabs should spawn in here if we go in this building. Actually, some pretty decent spawns in here. Armor will spawn there. Sometimes it's a P.A.K.A. Sometimes it is a USEC armor. Most of the time it's a P.A.K.A. Okay. So scabs should be spawning in. But since we're trying to kill scabs, Tarkov is kind of a troll. And they're probably not going to spawn in as many scabs as we like. We need 15 of these, so we're definitely going to grab those. Got ammo in the boxes here. Some up here as well. There's food spawns in there. We're going to check in a second, but I want to come up here. Because a lot of times... Yep. A lot of times if you go up there, they'll spawn in. Okay, he's got a Yushunka hat. We do need 2 of those. We've got 1 already. We might just call it good with the 1. And we'll grab that one too. If anything, we're going to drop the AK-74N. Got WD-40 and a milk. We're going to drink the milk. There's another milk over there. Okay. Grab his helmet, or his hat, golden star. And we should have a few more scavs up here at Scav Bunker. There's one. He's dead. Every once in a while, he has a Pestily mask. We need that for Kappa. It's a very rare item. I'm very surprised we just found that. Okay. Looking for more scavs. There could be scavs inside of here. That's normally where they'll hide out if you don't see them up top. Not really hiding, but nothing. Okay, check under the bench there. We always want to hit this coat. Always want to see if you can find keys. We're going to go ahead and hit this golden star. There's a chainlet there. Not really worth picking up. I've noticed a lot of people get butt hurt if you don't pick up chainlets. I think if you have 8 of them, you can get attack tech later on for a trade. I've never really done that trade. I think it might even be like 20 of them. I honestly don't know. I'm getting a lot better with trade stuff because of the hardcore series, but as I said, I'm not 100% sure on that. I am going the wrong way. Even I get turned on to every once in a while on woods. So we're going to go this way. We don't need to worry about any scavs unless it's a player scav. But we have shot a few times, so we're going to go reload here. Once again, we held R, used the scroll wheel to pick the magazine that we wanted, and we wanted to top load, so we picked the ammo. We can hit this stash while we're here. We're still gaining stam while we walk, so that's good. Typically speaking, if you have too much stamina, or not too much stamina, but you have too much weight and you're having to stop to gain your stamina, you need to drop some stuff. If you can prioritize and drop a few things, I've done it to where I'm overweight like that, and it's gotten me killed more times than not. So a lot of times if you can drop magazines and ammo, that's what I would recommend doing. Okay, so this is the USAC camp. We've been here a few times now. That's a Salua. Always good to grab those. And sugar. Oh, always good to grab those. And CMS kit. It's always good to grab those. Always good to have heals. So we'll go ahead and check this and loot this area. We need 1 more Winston cigarettes. Dr. Lupo's coffee beans and pineapple juice. Could have ate those sprats. You do need 1 sprat for Kappa at the end for the collector. Don't worry about those yet. That's all. That's literally the last task. And you'll find sprats everywhere. There is a USEC armor spawn there, as well as a MP5 spawn there. We're just quickly looking through these. We're not going to check the weapons boxes. Once again, I almost always come up here. This gives you the advantage tactically. There's a USEC armor. We're going to go ahead and drop ours. Pick up the USEC. That's a definite score right there, including that. That's another huge score. It's another 100k. That's 300k just in sugar alone that we've looted. This is 22k. We don't have room for it. We're going to drop the splint. We're going to drop this bandage and both of these cheeses as well. And these painkillers. We don't need those. Soap's worth a little bit. I don't know what that noise that just was on our left there. There can be a M4 spawn in here. A blue armor spawn in there. Peas. Check for sugars over here. Sugars will spawn over there a lot. This technical supply crate here. Normally I don't loot this, but matches. The screwdrivers are worth a little bit. At least they were last time I checked. I'm gonna grab them just to see. Chainlet. We'll check this box. These boxes can spawn a lot of different stuff. We're gonna grab this over that. Alright, and we're gonna expedite our extraction towards outskirts in ZB14 because we want to be able to see the scabs if we're gonna shoot them, and it's getting dark. So if we need to drop a little bit of weight, we're going to. More than likely, it's gonna be the gun and the pistol. Alright, we're gaining stam still, so that's perfect. Perfecto. So there is a Jaeger stash up here to our right. We're not going to hit it because, as I said before, we want to make sure we can see the scavs to be able to kill them. We still have quite a bit of daylight left, but I don't want to have to rush and get caught up in a situation that will get us killed. We've got good armor on. We've got a good helmet on. And we've got quite a bit of good loot here, too, that we don't want to lose. So if I was you, and this was one of my first raids, I needed to kill scavs on woods, but I also have 500k, 600k worth of loot on me, I would probably just extract here at ZB14. We're going to go ahead and golden star up again. This is, again, we're pre-medding here. We're going to take a look here at ZB14. Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 scavs here. We're not going to get all of our stamina down, so we're going to start walking now. We want to make sure that we have stamina to be able to run if we get into an engagement. Okay, I don't see any scavs. This has already been opened. This has already been looted. We're checking for 60 round mags. We need 3 of those for a task. I don't see any. Dead scav, does he have a Taz? He does not. We're going to look for scavs really quickly. This is going to be very hasty. Once again, I do recommend at this point with it getting dark, I recommend you getting out unless you have night vision. Or if you can see really well in the dark or you have a really good scope, as scavs at this point in time, in my opinion, are the most deadly because you can see not that well, but they can see pretty much normal. In the dark, they don't have as good a vision. So if you have night vision, you're at an advantage. But it kind of looks like all the scavs have been killed too. I'm not seeing any. We're going to go right up to the scav house here. Sometimes there'll be 1 or 2 inside of here. So that back there was why we had a ZB14 key, the little bunker that we were in. It was already unlocked, so we didn't need to unlock it. But I'm definitely not seeing any scavs. Except for that one. I think I killed him. I can barely see you guys, so I'm sure on the recording it's going to be really hard to see that. But I did see blood on both of those shots, so I think I connected on both of those. But unfortunately, there was no scavs for us to kill. I think someone else had already gone through and killed all of them. So we're just going to go here to outskirts and extract. All right, GG's. We didn't get everything we wanted to get done, but we did make quite a bit of money running woods. We killed, I want to say, like 6 or 7 scavs, depending on whether or not we got that last one or not. But overall, successful raid. Let's see. We got 8 scavs. So I did kill that last one. 103 meters. Nice work. I thought I got him. So with that, we're going to sell all the stuff that we got on the flea market that we're going to want to sell and put things away. And that'll probably be the end of the episode. So, okay, so we are back in our inventory. We're going to do caricature. We've got 2 quest items there. All we need is the cowboy hats. We have a magnet. I think those are selling for a little bit. D-fuel, Tashunka. We're going to put in, here's this. These are our rigs for our quest items. So Tashunka, and then we'll use this one as well. We'll do that, and we'll go that as well. So these are for quest items. We need that for a quest. Capacitors, we don't need. That we don't need. We need that. So these down here for quest items. Let's see if we have any other ones up here. We need those. We need circuit boards and stuff and CPUs, and that'll be enough. So we'll do that. Circuit boards, that. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna keep the golden star. We'll keep that. That's a quest item as well. We'll see. We'll sell that. Quest item. Quest item. Quest item. Sell that. Use that for a trade. Grenade. Trade as well. We'll sell that. Quest item. Sell. 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 Quest item. And sell. We don't need all these meds. And we don't need that. And we don't need that. And we don't need that. And we don't really need that. Oh, and quest item. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, I used all. Don't do that. That was 100K down the drain right there. 110K. Okay, 110. Okay, so these have gone down in price. They're about 10K. Typically speaking, I say if it's worth 10K, pick it up. 10K per slot. 10K per slot. So we can sell this as well for 29. And we'll sell the rest of that. We're actually going to get rid of the MP5, this shotgun, Sega, this, and then it's all a bunch of mags for, yeah, we're gonna get rid of all those and all of these. We're not gonna need that for anything, and might as well get it out of the inventory now. We don't need that either. I do stuff like this because I know I'm gonna survive most of my raids. This isn't something I would really recommend you guys do. But yeah, that is that. We have completed quite a bit there. We'll put that key back in there. We killed 8 of 15 scavs. We completed what, 3 tasks today. We could do mechanic, gunsmith. Oh, we got farming and gunsmith part 3. We could do gunsmith part 2, but we don't have a 60 round mag, and I'm not going to buy one just yet. But we can go ahead and go in here and get our money. So we made another like 500k on that run, and we got a bunch of water from the therapist. So thank you for that. But with that, you guys, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys for another amazing episode of Tarkov 101. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that bell, throw a like and a comment down if you're on YouTube. And with that, you guys, court is now adjourned. I'll see you guys later.